What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the Ultimate Clash, but before we do, I wanted to announce that finally on this Ultimate Clash, the Metal Cooler Army got their EZA. We are long overdue for this here on Global, so I am very excited that we're finally going to be able to obtain this guy. I feel like I've just been saving up my Battlefield memory basically for nothing. I haven't spent it in since I EZA'd this guy, which was like 5 or 6, Ultimate Clashes ago. So yeah, I am excited that I'm finally able to save some of this, what is that, like 2 million stockpiled currency here. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy our, oh wait, do we want to buy our 5 copies? Obviously not. Duh. What am I thinking? So yeah, you don't want to buy the 5 copies out of here. You definitely want to use Kai's. They're going to be more worth it, because let's see how much 5 copies costs. 750k. That's like that's almost half of what I have. That is ridiculous. That's multiple Ultimate Clashes worth of currency earned. So yeah, definitely not smart to use the extra copies as Kai's. I would just say you want to Elder Kai him up. But obviously you do need to buy all 45 medals. So that is going to cost you 675,000. We are breaking the bank with these. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, we'll get that, and now, man, we're already down. It just feels like it takes way too long to farm up this currency. It is ridiculous. They need to make it better. Look, I still have all these dupes I've never been able to buy of these characters. Now, keep in mind that there were short periods of time some periods of time over the past few years, probably because I've been playing the game for like 6-7 years, right? But not consistently. I have missed some Ultimate Clashes, so I haven't earned the maximum amount of currency that you can earn, and I've also bought some of the characters out of here. These guys. I've rainbowed these guys, and I've also rainbowed the, oh, I guess you can't buy infinite copies of them, so they're not going to be in here, but the Krillin and 18, I've rainbowed them as well. So I've bought a lot of that stuff out of here. Besides just LRs. But yeah, so I am missing a lot of currency where I wouldn't be able to just rainbow all of these, right? But yeah, it's insane. The limited amount of currency. I'm afraid to touch it at this point. I just want to save it for the EZAs, because that seems to be the point where the characters actually get added to, being good enough to be part of the meta. But anyways, so let's go ahead and jump into the Ultimate Clash. I don't actually have Metal Cooler on an Ultimate Clash team for this run, so I don't need to worry about actually EZAing him this moment. But I did just want to show that his medals are there and ready to go if you want to pick him up. And I think he is actually a really nice addition. He works well with the cooler cards, because there is a little bit of a disconnect. Let me see. I think we've got everything we need here. Yeah, we're already set. I'm just going to go in with 77 here. I've got a team for each stage and then 1 extra for the final stage. Okay, yeah, so I don't want to waste one of my tech teams here, because the final phase is going to be tech as well against the Broly, so I want to make sure, or it's going to be AGL as well, so I want to make sure I have both of my tech teams available to fight off against Broly in case I end up dying, which is why we brought the extra team. So what I'm going to do is use the extra team against this guy right now, which is actually a Ginyu Force team. So it is these two, these guys, and all of them. Yeah, the other 2 are designated to other teams that we have built. So yeah, I'll finish up saying about the final, or the Metal Cooler. There's a little bit of a disconnect between some of the cooler cards and some of the Frieza cards. So when you're running the STR Final Form Coolers team, it is a little bit rough putting some cooler cards on there, and a lot of the time if you want your cooler units to do well, you have to then also run the free-to-play Metal Cooler units and stuff, just because all those cooler units have the same name, so they can't link up. But the Metal Cooler army has a different name, so he's actually now going to be a very top tier unit that you can bring right alongside the Carnival Metal Cooler or the AGL Dokkan Fest Metal Cooler, and they will absolutely cook together. So yeah, that is super exciting stuff. Alright, so we were able to get the first stage done pretty seamlessly. I don't think that these first fights are very hard, so we're just going to try and blitz through these as quick as we can. Let's see, we have 2 int teams. I brought a Realm of Gods team and a Peppy Gals team. Yeah, this is how we're doing it. Yeah. So it's all of the... Oh. I actually am going to make a quick cut right here because I just finished doing God Goku's EZA at the time of recording this, but I haven't yet EZA'd him. I put him on the team preemptively because I knew he was going to be EZA'd by the time I made this video, but I need to actually go Extreme Z Awaken him. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we are back and ready. Got the guy all EZA'd up here, and I put some really, really nice equips on him as well, so we should be good to go. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. We're still very early in this event, so I imagine it's going to go down in one turn. But if he is on the first turn, yeah, he is. Okay, we will actually get to get an attack off with him. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this then. He's got most of his buffs completely active right now because we do have mostly pure or hybrid Saiyans, right? The entire team except for 2 cards. So he's going to be getting like 44%? Or if it includes the friend... Or no, because these are all my cards. There is no friend. Yeah. No, we should be getting the 55%. Oh my gosh. He really did one turn him. That's nuts. Okay, cool. And I have lots of critical hit in my guy too. Well, not lots, but some. I think I actually built him full dodge because of his like medium chance to dodge back in the day, which is now buffed to high chance. But yeah, I still haven't built full dodge, and I'm probably just going to keep it that way. It makes sense to me. That was actually cool that we were able to use him. I'm glad that pausing to EZA him paid off. That's really funny. What do I want here? What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Okay, AGL. We'll go Extreme AGL. My Extreme AGL team might even be better than my Super AGL team, actually. Because the one thing I'm thinking about is that you can seal all of these enemies. That's the gimmick with this round of Ultimate Clash, is that all these enemies can be sealed. So that's the way I built these teams, is around being able to seal the enemies. So I'm just thinking because my Super AGL team is like a Goku's family build, but there's not as many sealers on this team. I think there's literally just this guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, so my extreme team is actually better. I'm just gonna bring this team for now. So yeah, Goku's family, and then I guess we can just do Kamehameha because some of these guys are, right. And then he also has the sub leader skill of just 120. I think that's how I built it. Well, regardless, it'll work. It'll work. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love AGL versus STR. Like, just the color schemes. I know this is a completely random take, but just the blue on red here, it just looks so good. Like, down at the bottom of the screen. It's so aesthetically pleasing to my eye. I love the color combination of this blue and this red. So yeah. I always love seeing that. I don't think I've ever said it out loud before, but I think it a lot. That when I see, you know, blue and red on screen, I really, really enjoy it. Am I crazy, or do any of you feel the same way about certain color combinations when you see them? Okay, here we go. Okay, physical, so we're on to STR. What did I do for STR? We have our extreme build is definitely better. The extreme build's really good, really good. This is a bit sporadic. We've got a lot of sealers on the team here is the only thing. There's a lot of units that can seal here. We've got 3. I'm gonna actually use the extreme team, I guess. I mean, we have sealers here too, but Okay, we'll use the super one. We'll use the super one. Sorry for being indecisive. It's just these teams are brand new to me. I haven't built them before. Oh wait, is he 120? He's 120. Key 4 120. He's the same. Okay, and then he is Key 3 120. So I actually want to use both of these guys as leader. Okay, there we go. But yeah, in order to get all of these, like, all the ceiling units for the typings, there weren't as many as I was expecting. Like, when I was going through building these teams, I was like, wow, I'm actually kind of limited in the team builds I can make. I thought I was going to be able to do all kinds of, like, 170% category teams with sealers on them and stuff, and it just didn't end up working out that way, which is really frustrating. I just, I hate this game mode so much. If you have been viewing my YouTube videos for months now, then you probably know this is not my favorite game mode. Okay, we'll save all of these STR orbs for Kaba. But yeah, I just hate this game mode. It's really frustrating the way it's all set up. It's a really cool concept. I really like the gameplay of it. It's just having to, like, select the teams in between all the time and, like, remember the way that you built the teams and just know offhand which ones were supposed to be your leaders and which ones run the rest of the team. Like, it's so annoying. You know, I've had previous runs where I've just accidentally selected the wrong leader, so then half the units on my team end up being only under one leader skill and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's dumb. And they need to change it. They could make this so much easier. And I actually have made an entire video on my channel talking about, you know, I did an Ultimate Clash run with like, I made this entire Photoshop graphic using, basically showing a way that they could implement an in-game system where you could pre-build your teams for the event, and then you would just click on which one you want to use, rather than having to build the teams in the middle of the event. I think that's the biggest single-handed thing that they could do to destroy it, because then they could, like, honestly, I think it would be fair if they at least showed you the enemies, like, effects, like what they do. So don't show you what kind of enemy you're facing, right? Like, still leave it a mystery whether it's going to be a Tapion or a Goku or a Frieza or whatever, right? But just make it so that it shows you ahead of time. You could see, like, Fight 1, you're going to be against an enemy that reduces damage received, grants immunity being stunned, and disables attack and defense reduction. That way you would know what effects they have, so you could say, oh, okay, I should bring units that dodge because he doesn't cancel dodge, or, oh, look, he can be sealed, I should bring units that can seal him, those kind of things, right? And then you could pre-build your teams that way, and then that way once you jump into the event and get ready to go, all you'd be doing is just hammering out teams, bang, 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 and then when we hit OK right there, we already would have been jumping into the fight. I think that would be a much better way to run this. Okay, so we have int, we need physical. Extreme Fizz, we have a movie boss team. Super Fizz, we have, I am excited to use that team. Okay. That's our exploding rage. So we're gonna, we need movie boss and movie boss, there we go. Okay, wait, he's movie boss, right? Yeah, 150, okay. Cool. I feel like you guys, the viewers, can like feel the smile that appears across my face every time the Kid Goku comes into play. I am so in love with that unit. He's so much fun to use, and his animations are absolutely sick. We were able to get the 7 orbs for Broly Chile Limo there. That's pretty good. They're going to get their guaranteed dodge here. Oof! That was a big one. Would have been nice to stack some defense before that happened, but that's alright. We live. Yeah, so I think I'm just excited to get to level 3 here. Level 3 is definitely where things are going to step up, because these units start to hit really, really hard. And that's the point where the sealing mechanics are going to be really, like, more important, right? So yeah, that's the main reason why I brought those teams for that. And actually thinking about it, I brought, like, literally 10 teams that maximize on sealing. But probably what I should do is just bring 5 teams that maximize on sealing, 1 for each type, like the stronger. So basically what I should do is go back through and look and be like, okay, was my extreme STR or my super STR stronger as far as like being able to seal the enemies for the phase 3? And then for the initial ones, I can just bring better teams. Because for like, we didn't really need to depend on the sealing mechanics for any of the fights that we just went into. So yeah, I probably will substitute out some of those teams and then just rebuild some of those like 170 teams or 200% teams that I was using before. And then those will take those down. And then from here on is where I could use all of the sealing teams. Okay, so basically we have enough teams left to lose once. The ideal way it's going to work out is when we face the AGL Broly here, we'll have 2 tech teams. So hopefully we don't die at any point in these 4 fights, but just know we have 1 backup team. So it potentially can still work out if we die only one time, only once. Okay, so we are going to take on the STR Gohan. This guy hits so hard, oh my god. We used Super AGL, so Extreme AGL. This is a Terrifying Conquerors build. So we've got Terrifying Conquerors, and then what is his sub-leader skill? Extreme 100. This guy's going to be better because he gives Extreme 120. Yeah, so him as the leader. Yeah, because not everyone here is Movie Boss, unfortunately. That's fine, though. This should work out pretty well. So we've got 1 sealer here, and then they seal as well, I believe. Yes, on their 12 key, he seals. And that's it. No more sealing beyond that. So let's see where the Babidi Dabura and the Rildo end up. Hopefully turn 1, at least one of them. No. But we do have a really strong defensive rotation, so I'm not mad at this. This is fine. We're just going to run it like this. Frieza can tank everything in the first slot. And then Baby Janemba can have his shots. We'll do this. Yeah, we should be fine here. I think the only way we get really injured here is if Baby Janemba doesn't dodge a super attack in the middle slot. That's the only way that we get absolutely torn in half. Otherwise, we should be fine. Well, we didn't dodge, so it's a good thing he didn't super there. Okay, double super with Ginyu is nice. Helps raise some defense. I'm just kind of waiting for it, you know? He's get there it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so I'm glad we got the double super there. That could have really hurt. Okay, well now we're fine. Basically, this is now we're sitting pretty. Now we're good because we're just gonna keep him seal locked the entire time, right? So we'll grab all these, I guess, since he's a nuker. Okay, so boom, he's sealed, and then now we can take that and these, and we'll be fine. And he's double sealed, which doesn't really do anything, but you know. Oh, actually. No way. He's dodging. I did not know that this enemy could dodge us. Oh, that's actually insane. So, he's not sealed yet. Now he's or no, we got the 18 key super with them. They only seal on the 12 key. Oh shit. Oh no. Well, that's what I get, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. That is what I get. Oh, I am mortified. I just blundered so hard right there. Oh, okay. So dang, I really messed that up, didn't I? Okay, let's jump into Gohan with our 1 extra team, and then if we die one more time, we're just gonna have to come back in. We're not gonna have any opportunity to win here, so we have an extra tech team that we can use. So let's use our super tech team. Oh my god. Okay. So this is Power Beyond Super Saiyan Movie Heroes. That's what this team is. So we have him as the alternate because not everyone's superhero or Battle of Wits. Powerful comeback. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll do this. Yeah, there's a good chance we just die again here. The only sealer that we have on this team is Godku, right? So, we did get Godku right away. Very good, very good. And we're not facing a Pure Saiyan or movie boss, so doesn't have his damage reduction, which means I can't depend on him in slot 1. But we can put Piccolo there. This will be fine, because Piccolo has guard and everything. I guess it's the same either way. Okay, so we'll do this. And then... Oh, dang it, because those are all green, I wanted God Goku to get his 2 Rainbow Orbs so he can get his extra stats. Let's just hope we don't get supered in the middle there. Oh, we can't, because he's going to seal him. So we'll be fine. And then we got 2 Rainbow Orbs for him there at the end. That should be decent for his stats. Okay. I think we'll live. We got a pretty solid first rotation off. This definitely could have been... we could have been dealt some shittier cards, right? If we got, like, Tech Gogeta, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then, like, who else is a liability? There's one more unit. The God Vegeta. The blue Vegeta. Then, yeah, then we would have been screwed. We would have died immediately. On whatever super attack hit would have destroyed us, right? So luckily we didn't have to deal with that. Got a little bit luckier here. And now we actually finally successfully sealed this guy. So, we're still in business at the moment because he's sealed. So, we're going to live, which means we're going to live through next turn, and we are definitely going to kill him here. So, here we go. We'll put Birdku right up front. Get an 18 key with him. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, much better. Oh, man, we goofed so hard with that AGL team. Dang it. It's just that he dodged us. That was the only problem, was that he dodged. Because remember, if he dodges, then you're not going to inflict the effect of your super attack. So we didn't end up sealing him. But we should have thought of that and only gone for the 12 key on Babidi and Dabura. And then we would have been fine. Because he would have sealed and he wouldn't have super attacked them. We would have been good to go. So yeah, that's frustrating. But now, hopefully, the final fight against Broly doesn't screw us over. Because... we don't have any spare teams now. This was our backup team. This was actually the team that I was going to use against Broly. And I'm going to have to use the other one, which is an extreme tech team. And I don't think it's as good, but the sealing capabilities of it are better for sure. So, yeah, the fact that the sealing capabilities are better on that team means I think we're going to be safer against Broly using that one. Who do we want to do next? Let's go for Gotenks. I think he's going to be the easiest one of these to beat. Int. Oh, this is going to be fun. Check this out. Peppy Gals. What a fun build, right? I know. Thank you. Pat on the back to me. It's such a good build. We've got... Okay, Peppy Gals, 150. Who the heck else is leading, though? Did I space on that? Did I even think of a second leader, or did I just put them all? Shadow Dragons? Dragon Ball Heroes? Universe 6? Uh-oh. Special Pose, or Int types. Well, I guess we can use her, but that's 50%. That's horrible, right? Dragon Ball Heroes? Oh, no! Oh, no! Bond of Friendship. I didn't even think of a second leader. I just put all these units. Oh, look at me. I'm so silly. Okay, okay. Let's see. What are we doing here? Okay, Bond of Friendship. Let's see if everyone is on Bond of Friendship. Okay, no, definitely not. Alright. I think we're dang, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? We're probably just gonna have to use Rosie here with her 50%, because then all the Int type will be getting it. That hurts. That physically hurts. That's painful to do. We don't really have any other option, right? Like, yeah, I really messed that up. Okay, well, I think this is going to speak volumes to the sealing strategy, because every single unit here, pretty much, I think, can seal. So he's gonna stay sealed. So we'll see if, even on such low leader skills, we've literally got It's like we're on a 100% leader skill, because we've got 150 on one side and then 50 on the other side. So, yeah, half a 200% lead. We'll see if we can make this happen. Okay. We're going to keep Chilai on rotation. And he'll be sealed, so we don't have to worry about that super attack, right? Nice that we're able to see he's not super attacking right up front, though. Okay, I believe he's going to be sealed already, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. But yeah, now I guess we're just going to slowly be doing some chip damage to this guy. Boo-hoo. I definitely messed that up. Now I'm trying to just rack my brain and think if there are any other units that could be used in place here to provide a better leader skill. I suppose I could actually use the SSR for Int Ribrianne. Because I have that card. She's probably like... I'd have to go check what she is. She's probably like a 77% lead for Peppy Gals. Which is still better, right? And then if she's a sealer as well, that could be good. Okay, how do we want to do this? I guess we'll put Oceanus here. He's still sealed, so this is fine. Oh yeah, we'll do that. That way Vados can still get her attack. Oops. Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's weird. I have a second phone now that I've been using for the past few months, ever since I started my JP account. And I'm always using my second phone, which doesn't have service, but, you know, obviously I'm always at home when I'm recording these videos, and so I have my JP account on my second phone running right here. I'm actually always grinding, like, both games at a time at this point, so, yeah, right now I'm doing the All-Star EZA on JP on my second phone. So usually most of my notifications, because it's still signed into my same iCloud account, most of my notifications go to that phone, including like a lot of text messages and stuff. They'll pop down on my other phone, and if I swipe them away in time, then they don't end up coming up on my main device right here that you guys would see in front of you. Which I probably should just put my device on Do Not Disturb, you know, to be safe. But I literally forget every single time I sit down to record. So, my bad, I guess. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's just keep clickety-clicking through. Yeah, we've got this guy permanently seal locked, so I don't think we even really need to pay attention. We just kind of got to click buttons till he's dead at this point, which is nice. I think I can smell victory. We're so close to winning. You know, and I only brought the 77 units in here this time because previously I had a bunch of category teams built, and then after you know, after I did all the work to like designate all these different categories, because you can only use every unit once, right? So you can't just build whatever random categories out of your head. It takes a lot of work on paper to build a bunch of different categories that can all be used, you know, independently of each other, where they all have different units. And I did that, but then new units come out, and I want to make new teams, and I want to switch things up, right? To show off new units in the battlefield and stuff. So, yeah, so then it just kind of gets frustrating when you have to keep continuing to keep track of that. So I've abandoned that idea until one day when they eventually add something in-game that helps you keep track of your teams a little better. But yeah, for now, I'm back to the monotyping teams. So shoot me. I hate this game mode. But yeah, so because of that, I decided I'm only going to bring enough teams to beat the events. Because even with only having, like, where you can just filter by Super AGL, Extreme AGL, Super Tech, Extreme Tech, like how we have been, then this makes it easy because there's only 7 units there. So I can minimize the box to where there's only 7 units, so then I only have to remember which 2 units to use as the leader, and then the rest of the units just fill out easily. And then I'll be able to get through these more painlessly. So yeah, that's kind of how it's going to stay. I didn't want to add all the extra teams that I could build in, because then you go into like Super Tech, and then it's like you have like 21 units sitting there. You have like 14 units sitting there, and it's like, how the hell? What teams am I building? What do I do? you know? And then you just have to like sit there, and it takes so much longer to build the teams that way. Whereas when there's just 7 units, it's just like, okay, these are the 2 leaders, and then you do the rest, and it's fine. So yeah, but the downside of that is that you don't have extra teams if you're dying in these fights. So now I need to actually be careful to win, so that if I lose, then I'm kind of screwed, and it'll end up taking me more time overall because I'll have to run back through the stages again. So yeah, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, let's do this. Mans is almost dead. Sweet. Oh, I guess we should have selected all those int orbs with Ribrianne. Didn't realize she'd have the highest defense. But I guess that does make sense, because she's like the main attacker here, and the other 2 are just providing all the support. This is a really like support happy team. That did take a little while because our leader skills were so low, but aside from that, like that's a pretty impressive run, right? Like they didn't take any damage at all. I am actually excited for whenever Broly comes back and he's tech, because then we're going to be able to use the Int Peppy Gals team to take him down. Ooh, that's going to be a video for sure. I can't wait for that one in the future. That's going to be fun. Okay, I'm kind of scared of Boo, to be honest. Let's do Bojack first. I'm really scared that Boo could kill us here. That will not be fun. Okay, so Bojack, STR. Yes. Okay, Cooler. So we're doing a Terrifying Conquerors build here, and then just bam, bam, bam. Everybody. Okay, we got lots of sealers here, right? So we have, or not lots, we only have 2. Sealess, and then Goldo and Raccoon. Everybody else is just here to tank and deal damage and stuff, but those 2 are going to be our primary tankers, so hopefully we get one of them turn 1. Nice, we get the Ginyu, or the Ginyu Force card, right? The Goldo and Raccoon. Okay, so let's... do we want to keep Nappa on, or do we want to keep... Yeah, they link up. We could do that. Nappa has a lot of defense. What if we put Nappa first? But no, because we want to get them sealed. Let's just... The seal philosophy. Sealing is the way. We got to get them sealed as quickly as possible. That is 100% the answer, right? Can't go wrong with it. Okay. There we go. And then he supers right at the beginning. And I should have put Nappa there, because he would have tanked that up better. Dang it. That's fine, it's fine. That is the last super attack he'll get to do, because we have our other sealer. Yeah, Sealess is going to be up next rotation, so now we're going to keep him infinitely sealed, and he will not be a threat. So now, again, it should just be tap buttons until he's dead. Man, we've been going for like 30 minutes. That's part of the reason why I don't like this game mode very much. Like, Chain Battle, I kind of don't like, because it's got a lot of the similar issues where it's just very hard to keep track of stuff. They make it, like, really... It feels very wishy-washy. I don't like feeling that way when I'm playing a video game. I like things to be very precise and in order. I swear I don't have OCD. Maybe I do. But... Yeah, at least Chain Battle takes, like, a few minutes, right? And I'm not spending half my day on it. But yeah, that can be quite annoying with this game mode. Oh my... Jeez, Sealess. 6.5? And he dodged both the attacks? Wait, he didn't seal. Huh? I thought Sealess, it's his name. Literally his name is Seal. I could have swore that guy sealed super attacks. Am I missing something? I'm gonna have to go take a look. Okay, well, I don't know if it's gonna matter. Because, we got the coolers just absolutely busting right now. 4 bars. Oh yeah, sure, just keep going, cooler. Don't even stop. No need. Jesus Christ, dude. He just got so many attacks. Yeah, I'm like, are we even... Oh, okay. Oh, if we had gotten an additional right there, no. We could have absolutely finished him. Okay, so he's not sealed anymore, but it literally doesn't matter, because if he supers us here, we're just going to live. Yeah. Sweet. Wow. Yeah, so I guess Sealus didn't seal. Boo-hoo. I forgot to check his passive, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to win regardless, so it's fine. I'll look into it deeper for the next round of Ultimate Clash. I just put these teams together, like, very quickly. It was just kind of a last-minute thing. I will have these set up better next time. Like I said, I'll only be doing 5 sealing teams, and then I'll have my other 5 be teams where I'm not worrying about that. I'll probably bring my super type team into Bojack next time, because, I did have quite a few sealers on that team. So yeah, I think I could do pretty well there. Okay, physical. Oh, this is actually the perfect matchup right here. Just because this is, like, the most intimidating of the extreme phases right here. And then we're getting, like, the team I was looking forward to using the most. Okay, so we've got this guy. He is a main leader. I'm pretty sure we're using Gotenks as the secondary leader, because he just leads Super Fizz, right? And they're all Super Fizz cards. But we've also got Gohan. Superhero Hybrid Saiyan. No, that's not going to work. I'm just double checking if I missed anything while I was putting these teams together. I'm pretty sure I got it right, though. Yeah. And then Chi-Chi's nothing. Okay. Yeah, so they're the leaders. Okay, so now Launch can seal. I believe no, she doesn't seal, but she's going to be providing some support for the Goku and healing. Does she seal? No, but she gets buffed when Goku's in the turn, so she does well with Goku, and then we've got just damage and stuff here. And she's lowering, not sealing as well. Okay, so we don't have as many sealers as I thought. It's actually just the launch, but we've got a lot. This is a really strong team. I'm thinking this team is just going to work well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so Boo does have his regeneration skill that we have to keep track of here. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. We'll put Beast Gohan up front. Yeah, let's get that, and then geez, we can only get 3, or I guess we'll just get 3. Good thing he gets an early super attack. My God. And then we'll do that for her. Okay. We should be fine not taking damage here. Yeah, we'll be good. With our guard up and everything, with our entrance animation active here with Gohan, we should be fine. Okay, good. This is a decent place to see the super attack happen. This is a pretty solid defensive team, so I'm not too worried about dying. But only time will tell. I've never used this team is the thing, and like it's a little bit complicated with the way some of the units are depending on each other. So, there's a possibility that there is some hole in the build that I haven't thought about that the enemy might be able to exploit, but we'll see on this run how it goes. And we get to use our girl Launch. Let's go. I absolutely love Launch. That is another big reason why I'm super excited for this Kid Goku, because it allows us another decent place to have an excuse to throw Launch on the team. Obviously, you're only going to be using her in events where you can status affect the enemy, because she's like a stun, seal, attack lower type of character. But whenever I can use her, I like to. Okay, so we'll do this. Let's grab these orbs. We get the 2 rainbow orbs, so we'll get some additional damage reduction for the rotation. Puts us upward of 200k defense. And then we can just select all these. Okay. Now we should be good. He's probably going to super attack us before we get a seal off at the end with Launch. Actually, I don't even know if Launch can seal. Depending, like, I don't know if she seals straight out of her super attack effect, or if it's in her passive skill when they're already stunned, she seals. I don't remember how that works, so we'll see. Oh, nice. That's really good. You guys like that? We probably weren't going to take much damage from that anyway. Wait. Stun? I forgot. You can stun the guy. Well, it didn't even matter. Oh my god, look how much damage we just did. We absolutely clapped him. What? The stunning. That was amazing. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, that makes that team even better for that stage because the Bulma can stun as well. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. I approve. That is a really good state. That is a really good team. I am definitely going to keep rocking that one. Obviously, it works better on that one because that's the only stage here that can be stunned. Whereas the rest of them, you have to depend on the ceiling, right? Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Can our last team do it? This is what we have. So, I decided to do this cheeky thing and run Worldwide Chaos. So we've got here, yeah, Worldwide Chaos, with both the TUR and the SSR for Android 17 and 18. Obviously, the SSR is not going to be nearly as good. They're really only here for their leader skill. That's like the only thing. And then they're also an orb changer, and that helps out. But yeah, other than that, we're just kind of chilling. We've got the Demon King Piccolo and the Zamasu here for some nice damage, and then everyone else is just kind of there to support. It's really not the best team. Like I said, I wanted to be able to use that super type team. But you can see, looking at this team, I was very not confident that this team could take down the STR Gohan that we had to use our other tech team on earlier. The problem there is because like that other team wasn't going to have type advantage. So this team without type advantage, I think just would not cut it. So that's why I decided to save them for here. But oof, man. Okay, well we might as well use this right away, right? Might as well. Might as well.
I think it's time to put him out of his misery, 17.
Why are you in such a rush? Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. If we wipe out all of humanity now, then the fun ends and we've got nothing left to do, right?
Very good stuff. Okay. So we get a free turn with no attacks coming down on us from on high. Let's do this. See if we can get more green orbs for them. That's it. Okay, so we'll do this. And then, who's coming up next rotation? We have another rainbow orb changer, or another, orb changing thing happening here with the other androids, and then some cells that are going to be together. I guess we'll do this. I think this is going to set up the orbs in a pleasant way. Yeah, we get those 2 rainbow orbs down. That's going to help connect the field a little bit. Depending what gets orb changed, we might be able to see some good orb selection on the next rotation. But we're also still going to be at full HP, so we won't really need it for healing yet. Okay, and he's sealed, which is really good. Oh, that's actually awesome. Okay, because we were able to get their active skill off right away, so we avoid getting hit this turn, and then we sealed him. Thinking about it, it might have been smart not to use their active skill, because there was no upfront super attacks happening. I probably just could have sealed him. And then saved my active skill for, like, next turn. Do I want to put the tech androids up front? I'm tempted to. I mean, we're getting hit with group super attacks anyway, so everyone's going to get hit. I kind of would rather have them be able to super attack first. Are they raising stat? Yeah, because they're raising defense on super. And they're going to get buffs with the orbs they select and stuff too, right? We need 8 key spheres for 50% defense. Can we even do that? We can. Okay, so I'm going to do that then with them. Just so we get the extra defense. Let's see what they're at. 188. Yeah, that looks a little better. We'll do this. And then... Okay, this is actually one nice part about this team. With the way that I have it built with the TUR and the SSR is we have our orb changers happening on both rotations. This is really nice. And then obviously we have the 50% support cell who's orb changing as well, but... We did rotate him off, so it probably would be nice to have him on this rotation, which obviously we're not going to really get that set up. Our initial rotation didn't work out well for that, but yeah, having the androids with the Rosa Goku Black and Zamasu, and then having the other androids with the 50% cell would be the perfect way to run this, because then we'd have tons of tech orbs to select on both rotations, so we can maximize what we're doing. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. I think Demon King Piccolo also changed some of those orbs, which is nice. He actually needs a lot of orb selection too in order to get his damage reduction. So that might be a problem. We'll see. We could be greedy and go for all 15 with this, like this with them. Is that smart though? Because we could also split it here to make sure we get our 24 key super on like this and that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's see. They're gonna get a dumb good attack, and then there we go. We still get the 18 key super, so it works out. And then we only have the 3 tech orbs, so he's not even gonna be getting. Yeah, we might as well just select this. He's not gonna get a super attack either way. 7.5 million. Oof, that's so good. Can we get the crit with them too? Oh, that'd be so nice. Yes. And he's sealed. Okay. These group super attacks, I guess, are like normals, right? They don't really count as supers. So yeah, they don't do that much damage anyway. That's fine. The main threat is when he actually super attacks us, which he can't do. Alright, sweet. And we don't have to worry about Demon King Piccolo taking any damage here. So he is good. Guys, are we actually going to do this? I'm so excited. We might actually do this thing. Okay, they get their 8 orbs, so they're actually getting that extra defense. What's our stat at here? Nice, just over 200,000. That's good enough for me, considering the enemy's sealed. And then we'll do this and that. Okay. We'll see if the enemy even lives here. He might die. It's possible. But if he lives, then we're definitely going to finish him off next rotation, right? Nice. Wow. The SSR for the Android 17 and 18 has been performing very well. I'm actually impressed with them in here. That's kind of exciting to see, because I've used some SSR characters in Ultimate Clash before. I've used them. I've used Hearts, the SSR for Hearts. I've used the SSR for, I want to say, Kid Gohan. I did use him somewhere. I don't remember if that was in Ultimate Clash or not, though. But, yeah, like, this is definitely a game mode where those status of characters can be used, right? The enemies aren't insane. These aren't, like, red zone level bosses or anything. So you definitely can take advantage of some of these more interesting team builds. You know, and normally, when you're limited to 6 units, and then you can depend on a duplicate of one of the cards because you have a friend leader, that makes it a little easier to build some of these teams. But, like, you know, a Worldwide Chaos team where you only have access to the cards in your box means you need to have 2 Worldwide Chaos leaders. So, you know, putting those teams together could be a little bit more difficult, but this is a good opportunity to use some of these SSR characters, which I figure I'm going to be SA10ing them and rainbowing most of them anyway, just for power level over time, so, and for chain battle, so I might as well be able to use them here too. It's kind of nice. So through all of that talking, we still haven't finished this guy off. Even on that next rotation, he still lived. Goodness gracious. Well, he is certainly not living this. Is this the TUR or the SSR? Sublead. This is the SSR for the androids. We just selected a lot of orbs with them though, so let's see what this final attack stat is. They're 4.5 million, and guys, 6 million damage, and that's them not even on a 200% leader skill. Remember, they're on a 170% on one side, and then what do they do, like 140%, I think? So, imagine that unit on... Stop calling me! Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Yeah, imagine that unit on a full 200% team. That would be nutty. I feel like that SSR is kind of usable. Kind of neat, kind of neat. Well, there we go. We were able to get the win. Very, very nice. Oh, goodness. The pain is finally over after almost... an hour. Wow. And we're at like 50 minutes closing in. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed that run, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. We have had a lot of support on the channel. I have gained like almost 150 subscribers in the last 30 days. So thank you guys so much for the continuous support. I appreciate everything that you guys are providing to me through the growth of my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you haven't done it already, smack that red subscribe button. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!